Hey guys, this is 18.2. Welcome back to old school RuneScape free-to-play Ultimate Ironman. Last time we did Prince Ali Rescue. Mostly. I forgot to collect the reward. You have the eternal gratitude of the Emir for rescuing his son. I am authorized to pay you 700 coins. Yay! More importantly, I can now freely go between Lumbridge and Al-Kharid. So, I have everything put together. I had some more stuff in my inventory that wound up getting cleared as I was getting other stuff. To complete most of the remaining quests, I can complete Black Knight's Fortress, Corsair Curse, Vampire Slayer, and X marks the spot. So for Black Knight's Fortress, you need a cabbage, not a Draenor Manor cabbage, a bronze medium helm, and an iron chain body. For Vampire Slayer, you need a hammer, garlic, a beer. I think that's it for that one. For X marks the spot, you need a spade because it's one of the new introductory quests. What else did I say I was doing? Vampire Slayer. Yeah, Corsair Curse requires a spade and a tinderbox, which I will be able to get on the island. So I'm not doing Demon Slayer yet, because Demon Slayer requires my full inventory, because you'll see when I do it. Hey, first we talk to Veos here. Hello there! I'm looking for a quest. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my proper armor for combat. Well, now that you mention it, I could do with some help. The name's Veos. I'm a treasure hunter from the wondrous kingdom of Great Corrend. Great Corrend? Where's that? Across the sea to the far west, it's a truly magnificent place. Interesting, so what brings you to Lumbridge? I am here on a bit of a hunt. The hunt for treasure. Back in my home of Great Corrend, I came across a scroll. I believe it will lead me to something of great value. Alas, I've hit a bit of a blocker. The scroll has led me here, but as I don't really know the area, I'm not sure what to do next. Maybe you could help with this. Sounds good. What should I do? Take the scroll. It should take you to the treasure I seek. Once you've found it, meet me at my ship. It's docked at the northernmost pier in Port Sarim. Awesome. Anything else I should know? You'll probably want a spade. I find they're pretty much always needed when it comes to hunting treasure. Check the general store if you don't have one. If you need any extra help, just let me know. Okay. Thanks, Veos. Pretty cool guy. Good luck. Within the town of Lumbridge lives a man named Bob. He walks out of his door and takes 1 step east, 7 steps north, 5 steps west, and 1 step south. Once he arrives, he digs a hole and buries his treasure. So... Oh, yes. Bronze Axe, I've decided to hold on to my to again so that I can get faster travel around the river. So It's 7 north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 steps west. So we go north, south, east, west. 5 steps west. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 step south. I got a treasure scroll. Oh, those are trees, not arrows. Alright, that's much simpler. Now, because I'm doing a pseudo walkthrough, I did actually do some research. I got a mysterious orb. Feel mysterious orb. It's cold. Yeah. So, that's the first treasure. As I said, I looked up, if I recall correctly, there are 4 treasures. Or maybe it was 4 scrolls. I don't know because my recording software is blocking the window I have set up for me to look stuff up like that. Also, it'll look really messy because, again, for some reason, my software doesn't recognize RuneScape as a game. Hello there. Hello, Veos. Let's talk about my quest. How's the treasure hunt going? I could do with some extra help. Interesting. These are quite rare. They work using temperature. The closer you are, the hotter the orb. Give me a moment. Okay, got it under control. We are... Oh. We're playing the game of hot and cold. Because I happen to have the walkthrough pulled up, and because in the kind of environment that RuneScape is, I am not a fan of hot and cold on as a pinpointing mechanism, because you see that, how it's just going, it's warmer. 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 Yeah, so the exact spot is apparently... there? It is visibly shaking and burns to the touch. Okay, this counts. So there's a little bit of leeway. Oh good, a treasure scroll. It's a cipher. Yeah, I'm not legitimately solving the cipher. According to the walkthrough, it is a Caesar shifted message. Based off its description, I'm assuming it's an ROT. Let's see. Wait, is it ROT1? Okay, it's an ROT1 cipher. So to encode an ROT1 cipher, you take your message and move everything one letter forward. So to decode it, you move it one back. So E is a D. We have an R, A, that's a Z, not a 2, so that's a Y, N, O, R, P, I, G, P, E, N. Draenor, Pigpen. You dig up an ancient casket. As you do, you hear a faint whispering. You can't make out what it says, though. Must have been the wind. Anyway, this must be the treasure that Veos is after. I should take it to him, if I remember right. He's docked at the northernmost pier in Port Sarin. Yeah. So, if I had gone to Veos, I'm sure he would have said, oh, it's a cipher. I'm not sure if he would have told me it was an ROT1 cipher. Either way, the northernmost pier. Veos! Hello there! Hello, Veos. How's the treasure hunt going? I found the treasure. Excellent, I'll take it off your hands now. Brilliant, this is just what I was looking for. Thank you so much for your help. No problem. So what is this treasure anyway? Oh, nothing important. Just something that might be used to me back being Great Corrund. If you say so. Anyway, as promised, a reward for you. You get an antique lamp. Anyway, I'd best be getting back to Great Corrund. I'm sure I'll be back here before long, though. There's always more treasure to be found. If you ever fancy visiting the kingdom, come find me here. I'm more than happy to take you there. Consider an extra thank you for your help. Sounds great. Thanks, Veos. Wait, can I actually go there? Yeah, I thought so. So, antique lamp. 300 experience in whatever I choose. Now, I think I've gone over this before. Rune crafting is a pain, but smithing is the correct choice. Because smithing is somehow slower. Well, it's slower and more important than rune crafting. So that's X marks the spot. Next up, while I'm here... Okay, Hang on. Finish thoughts, then continue. So Black Knight's Fortress requires me to go to Falador, which is just a bit north of here. Vampire Slayer requires me to go to Draenor Village, which is just over there, and then to Varrock, and then to Draenor Manor. What I could do instead is the Corsair Curse. Oh, that's why I was getting the cowhide. I was gonna get cowhide for better anti-magic armor. Oh. They've, moved the Corsair. I'll meet you there. Alright. Here we are. Let's go back to Corsair Cove. Now, this is all. I do like the music. I need to talk to every single crew member, and they're all up in these places. Talk to Arson the Thief. I hear you've been cursed. I think so. The Navigator, Ithoi, always warned us that this kind of thing could happen. But I didn't think it could possibly be real. But now this has happened, and I think it's my fault. You should maybe see what Ithoi thinks. He's been cursed too, so I guess he'll be in his hut off to the southwest near the shore. Okay, I need to talk to Ithoi first. Oh, we be cursed! We be cursed! It be cursed upon us! I hear you've been cursed. Aye! Do you think so? Really? Am I not a picture of health and beauty? Yes, we've been cursed! I sailed the seas all my life. I sailed the seas as a man. I sailed them as a boy. I even sailed the seas during that tricky phase in between, when you're not quite a man yet, but you're not really a boy anymore. But I don't want to talk about that bit. The point I'm making is that I know the seas like I know the palm of my hand. I've been to strange lands and seen things that'll make your juices turn in your veins. I've seen dancing fish women, monkey kings, huge men in turbans from the far west selling treasure maps. You name it, and I've seen it. There'll be more things in the world than you dreams of in your fancy book learning, and most of them be hostile. Could be any number of things brought this curse upon us. Demons, evil spirits, anything. Okay, it doesn't sound like you know what's behind the curse. Thanks. Arr! Ooh. I hear you've been cursed. I've met him. He definitely thinks it's a curse, but wasn't able to say exactly what caused it. I'm afraid it may be all my fault. Captain Talk had me exploring some caves west of the cove. I'm a thief, see, like my brother Francois, and the captain thought I could sneak past the monsters without being noticed. I climbed down the vines and found a big cave filled with terrifying ogres. I'd hoped I could use my amazing thieving skills to avoid them seeing me, but I was out of luck. By the time I'd finished climbing down the ladder, they'd spotted me. So you were trying to explore that ogre cave and the ogre saw you? Yes, I quickly grabbed some loot so I wouldn't have to face Captain empty-handed and fled up the ladder before the ogres could kill me. But a couple of days later, we all fell ill. I think what I stole must have been some kind of sacred relic, and the shamans in the cave cursed us for stealing it. Maybe you could get the relic back from the captain and return it to the ogres? And tell them I'm very sorry. Then perhaps they'll lift the curse. I see. Well, let's do this the inefficient but most logically sound order, in which we hear one possibility and then act on it. Have you any idea how to lift the curse? Arson says he gave you a sacred ogre relic. Ah, that he did. I sent him to explore the caves west of the cove, and he brings me back a bone lump, saying he took it from the ogre chief. He thinks the ogres have cursed you all because he stole one of their sacred relics, and he wants me to take it back to them now. I have no use for the silly thing. If he'll get the curse lifted, you can take it right back to the ogre chief and give it back. We now have the sacred ogre artifact. Alright, here we are, the Ogre Cave, one of the most important locations for an Ultimate Ironman. Which I'm not going to be doing much with now. What you want, skinny creature? I've come to return what Arson stole. He skinny man who climbed down vine the other day, yeah? He big fool. You see what he stole? Arson says he's very sorry for stealing it from you. Here it is. Yeah, that little man is big idiot. Climbed down vine, grabbed toothpick off Tess, and ran away scared Kebbit. You're saying this is a toothpick? Not a sacred relic of the ogres. Did your shamans curse the Corsairs for stealing it? This is toothpick. Tess got plenty more. If skinny idiot man want Tess old toothpick, maybe he's stick in his head. But Tess not having shamans curse anyone. Oh, well, I guess Arson will be pleased to hear he didn't bring the curse upon the Corsairs. Have you returned the sacred relic to the ogres? Will they forgive me and lift the curse? Their chief Tess says that wasn't a sacred relic at all. It was her toothpick. Are you telling me the ogres cursed us all because I stole their chief's toothpick? She didn't care. She's got lots of toothpicks and she just thought you were some kind of weirdo when you stole one. They never cursed you at all. Oh, that's a relief, I guess. Thank you for your help, but I do wonder where the curse really came from. I'm not done investigating yet. Time to talk to the cabin boy. I'm sorry, tell her I'm sorry. The baby should make the pain stop. I hear you've been cursed. Yes, that's what must be. Ithoi the Navigator always told us to beware of curses. I've met him. He definitely thinks it's a curse, but wasn't able to say exactly what caused it. Oh, this is all my fault, but I didn't mean to upset her. I just thought we could be friends. Now I must have upset her, and she's cursed us all. Ithoi always told us that bad thing happened to sailors who get involved with mermaids, but I didn't believe him. I should have listened, but I'll tell you what happened. I was using Itoi's telescope. Such a beautiful night. What lands lie beyond the dim horizon, I wonder? Eh? What was that? I better have another look. That's what I think it is. It's so dark out there, but I think... Yes, I'm quite sure. Yes! It's a mermaid! She's beautiful! Hello? Can you hear me? You're the most lovely person I've ever seen. I can see you moving your arms, but it's very dark. Are you waving to me? Hello? Oh no, I think she's gone away. Did I put her off? Maybe she doesn't like strangers shouting about her appearance and blowing kisses at her. That might have been rude of me. I hope she's not angry. Ithoi says mermaids can be dangerous. Perhaps you can find the mermaid and tell her I'm very sorry I was rude to her. Then maybe she'll lift the curse. Alright, let's look through the telescope. Let's see if I can find that mermaid he saw. That doesn't look anything like a mermaid. That's an ogre. Have you found the mermaid yet? Will she forgive me? I looked through that telescope myself. That wasn't a mermaid. That was a wet ogre. What? He's definitely not a mermaid. Oh, I see. Okay, I guess that means I didn't upset a mermaid after all. So this curse isn't my fault. Thank you. How are you feeling? I still feel awful, but I'm glad you've proven it wasn't my fault that we got cursed. I hope you can work out who brought it upon us. I'll be on the case. First off, let's grab that tinderbox. I'm gonna need it. My stomach. I hear you've been cursed. Yes, I think she did this to us. I should have left her alone. It told us to beware of this kind of thing. I've met him. He definitely thinks it's a curse, but wasn't able to say exactly what caused it. It's all my fault, I know it is. I've awoken her, and now she's done this to us. Who are you talking about? I'll explain. See, I'm the cook, and I have to find the food as well as cooking it. I was fishing. Let's see what I can find for the boys tonight. Come on, little lobsters, come to gnocchi. Abby lobby, oi, oi, oi. Abby lobby, what? It's a traditional lobster fishing chant that handed down by my ancestors. Don't interrupt. Come on, little lobsters. We don't want to keep the captain waiting. He'll get angry with me again. Oh, what's this? This isn't a lobster. Looks more like a child's toy, but no, it can't be. Is it moving? She's moving! She's possessed! Help! I buried her in the sand by that tree to the west, but I still feel her eyes staring into my soul. Please find her and kill the demon inside. I love that scare screen. It's just, it is wonderful. It was not at all what I was expecting the first time I did this quest. Why am I not running? Alright, buried by the west of the fishing spot. So it ought to be here? Okay, he said he buried the possessed doll in the sand. That's not possessed. That sounds more like clockwork. And it went back in the sea. Have you tried to destroy her yet? Her eyes, those terrible eyes. Well, sort of. That doll wasn't possessed at all. It was a clockwork toy. They're supposed to move. Clockwork? That would explain how it moved. Well, I suppose the curse didn't come from her. I hope you can find the real cause soon. Still trying. Alright. That's 3 down. Only one more possible crew member. You be back. Have you been investigating the curse? I've ruled out everything the crew thought it might be. There be many things that can blight a crew. Have you any idea how to lift the curse? I've ruled out all the Corsair's theories. Cabin boy Colin thought he'd upset a mermaid, but there wasn't a mermaid, just a wet ogre. Arson the thief thought he'd upset the ogre shamans by stealing a sacred ogre relic, but it was just a toothpick, and the ogres didn't care. Ithoi the navigator said there were lots of things that could bring a curse on the crew, and this could be any of them. And Yoki the cook thought he'd awoken a demon in a possessed doll, but it wasn't possessed at all, it was clockwork. Any sufficiently advanced technology be indistinguishable from demonic possession, that'd be. So what do I do now? I don't really know. It began when I'd gone away for a parley with Ithoi. Came back to find the crew all puking up their dinner. Then Ithoi fell ill too, though he had not eaten with them, so it can't be the food. I see, so you're saying it began after they'd all eaten, but Ithoi fell ill even though he'd not had any of the food. That be right. That meal must have been interesting. Alright, cook. Have you solved the curse yet? I hear it happened straight after dinner. Hey, don't go blaming the cook just because the curse began after dinner. I didn't even cook that meal. I'd been too scared of the possessed doll. You mean the clockwork doll? It's an easy mistake to make. Anyway, I didn't dare try to fish after that, and Ithoi volunteered to do all the fishing and cooking instead, before he went off for his parley with Captain Top. Anyway, Ithoi got sick without even eating it, so it can't be the food. Do you know how we all got cursed? I hear Ithoi poked them. Whatever. I suppose Ithoi is trying to be extra helpful at the moment. Don't tell anyone, but Ithoi might not be in our crew much longer. My brother Francois says the captain will make him second in command if he completes his mission. That's Itoi's rank, but we don't need a navigator now that we've settled here, and he can't do much else. What's the mission Francois is doing? That's a secret. Okay, thanks. Now I think I need to talk to Captain Boy. I hear the captain's thinking of firing Ithoi. Well, I suppose we don't need a navigator these days, and he's not very good at anything else, but I don't see what that's got anything to do with the curse. Okay, thanks. You be back? Have you been investigating the curse? I hear you hooked the meal they ate before getting sick. And what if I did? Can't an old sailor help his crew without interfering young landlubbers making accusations? Besides, if he be saying I poisoned my crew, why would I do such a thing? Why would I poison them and then pretend to be sick too? Maybe because the captain's thinking of firing you. Arson heard it from his brother. The Corsairs don't need a navigator anymore. Too clever you be. I heard the captain might kick me off the crew, so I poisoned the dinner and acted sick too. Now they think they'll curse, so they'll want me around with my knowledge of such things. They'll think I'm sick, so they'll never believe I'm behind it. We'll see what they have to say about that. Quick pause. Okay, just wanted to make sure I'm doing this at the right time this time. Wait, really? What do you want now? I know you faked the curse. The Corsairs all think I'm sick too, even though I never eat the food. And you'll never make me prove that I'm healthy. I ain't getting up, so they'll keep believing the curse. I bet I can prove you're well enough to get up. You'll never make me get up. I ain't afraid of cold, nor wet, nor anything you can do in here. Okay, now I think I can set fire to his hut. There we go. Well, I guess that proves he's good enough to get up, and apparently knows some magic too. So, I love that cutscene for one reason in particular. You now know Ithoi did it. You also know he's a mage. Now, as with most of the other mystery quests, you'd be expecting a somewhat easy or peaceful resolution where you catch him, but the fact that he's a mage pretty much gives away what's about to happen. So, what's happening now? I've seen Ithoi running around. He's not sick at all. Arr, so he never sick at all. Here, me been feeling sorry for him, the trickster indeed. Kill him for me. I'll be back. So, Ithoi can be a bit of a problem. I shouldn't have any trouble with all the trout I fished up. And the fact that he doesn't have armor. But, if I recall correctly, he's a level 32 mage. Which is why I'm wearing my ranged armor, even though I'm going to be slashing at him with a scimitar. Oh, that was... Anyway, I couldn't decide whether I was going to say skimmy or scimitar. Just in case you're wondering why I said scimitar. I was indecisive. But yeah, it's... Oh, level 35. Which is, incidentally, my combat level. So, because I'm wearing my anti-mage armor, well, mostly, I'd gotten a cowhide off camera, thinking that I should, remember to make a, coif specifically for this fight. But then I forgot why I had the cowhide, so I just sold it. He successfully cursed me. Ironically. And he doesn't drop anything. Oh, wait, no, he didn't cast Curse, he cast Weaken. Let me think, confused. Yeah, he cast Weaken. Could have sworn there's an actual curse spell. I think I just group them all together as curses. Well, anyway, Ithoi is dead. I don't need the tinderbox. I don't need the spade. I still need the scimitar. So this episode's gonna run a little bit longer than normal. Because I thought I could finish this up faster. And because I forgot how long it takes before you're allowed to set fire to his building. And also unskippable cutscenes, forgot about those too. So, what's happening now? I've killed Ithoi for poisoning your crew. Thank you for dealing with that serpent. I suppose the rest of my crew will feel better now you've proven there'll be no curse on them. Most of them delirious effects probably be psychosomatic anyway. Anyways, you've been mighty up, young lad. Ye be brave in the heart, strong in the arm, and full in the bowels. And I be grateful to you. Tell you what, I'll have a word with Yusuf in the bank. You've earned the right to use his services. And thanks again, very much. So, I earned 2 quest points. And that's it. Because I'm an ultimate Ironman. I can't use the bank. Yeah. I'm almost at the point where I can go into the what do they call it? What's it called? The Champions Guild. Which, incidentally, I probably will be doing just to get an anti-dragon shield. But that was X Marks the Spot and Corsair Curse. Next time, we'll be doing Black Knight's Fortress and Vampire Slayer. But for now, this has been 18-2, and I will see you guys next time.